Welcome back. Welcome back. You are listening to Whissel Wednesdays on AM 1170, The Answer. My name is Kyle Whissel, your host with Whissel Realty, joined by one of my colleagues, Mr. Jeremy McHone, the hottest new agent with the Whissel Realty team. We've also got Jason Hall, Team Home Loans. And before the break, we were talking with the mayor of Santee, Mr. John Minto, talking about some of the cool stuff going on in the Santee community. Santee Santa is one of the coolest things in the entire city. We love getting involved with it. Our entire team gets involved. There's a couple more opportunities for you to get involved if you want to help out this holiday season. This weekend on Saturday, starting at 10 a.m., they do box packing day, which doesn't sound very exciting at all, but it's actually one of the coolest events. And so you can go down there with your kids. Got to be 13 or older this year because they got a small venue. They give you a little name card, and they tell you, like, hey, this family, there's a 4-year-old boy and a 6-year-old girl, and then you get to go
shop.
around
for those two kids
and go shop for them, essentially. So shop from everything that's been donated. So
it's
you go
right
grab
there, like
a
in
couple
warehouse type of thing.
Yeah, and then you just get to go, and all the donated toys are on racks, and you go grab a couple. Grab a little Tonka truck for the boy, grab a Barbie for the girl, go grab, a baseball, a softball, some books, some stuffed animals, and then you get to throw it all in a box for this family and wrap it all up and everything. And it is just a really, really cool experience to get to do that. So that's this Saturday starting at 10 a.m. And then the big day where they really need a lot of help is Delivery Day, which is the 22nd. I think that's Friday.
It is.
Yeah, it's Friday, the 22nd. So next Friday. And that's a really cool day where, you can go with the entire family. You roll up in your car and you pick up a box. Most families get 4 or 5 boxes worth of stuff. So you're getting 4 or 5 boxes worth of stuff, and you get to be the one who goes and takes it and delivers it to that family. It's almost like feeling like Santa Claus, because you're literally making, the holidays, Christmas, Kwanzaa, whatever, Hanukkah, whatever they celebrate. You're literally getting to make the holidays for these families.
And the family knows it's coming, so they're there.
Yep.
And so they're waiting for you, and they're excited. And so it's we did it last year. We had a lot of fun. It was even in the rain.
It was pouring rain last year.
How many homes did we serve? How many families?
We do one entire community within Santee, and I believe there's 75 families that just the Whissel Realty team alone will get to deliver food to this year.
It was amazing.
And so it's really cool, moving, forward in life. I think what I've noticed is the younger people are today, the more they want to make a difference in the world. People, that are in their teens and early 20s right now, they care more about changing the world than they do about making money. That's really changed over the years.
That's because Obama allows you to stay with your mom and dad till you're 80 and be on health care and if your parents don't want to pay you, the government will, right?
I love that you found a way to tie that back to politics. Right?
Well, there's a reason why these kids think this way, right? I mean, I'm all for helping people, but I also think people should go work.
Yeah, but it's a really cool thing to do as a family and get your kids involved in philanthropy and show them how to give back during the holidays, because, so many of us are so blessed with what we have, and, some of these families, despite all odds, they've tried and just don't have that same fortune that some of us do. And so to be able to help them out and put a smile on their face is huge. So love that. What else do we got going on in Santee, Mr. Minto?
Well, before we get into too much more, what I want to do is I want to kind of segue into another little topic, because Jason mentioned the food issue for a lot of folks. And in the city of Santee, we have the Santee Food Bank. They've relocated, so they're going to need some help financially here over the next few months to get everything done so that they can get all of their permits issued and their health permits and everything of that nature. So check out the Santee Food Bank on the website, and please, if you have an opportunity this Christmas season, to be as generous as you possibly can. And believe me, every dime helps.
Yeah, if you want to get involved with Santee Food Bank, Santee Santas, just shoot us a text or give us a call, 619-663-SELL, 619-663-7355. We'll get you connected with these organizations. One more thing that we're doing with our team this year is, obviously, we just had some crazy fires sweep through North County, and a lot of these families lost everything. And so our team with Whissel Realty is doing a clothing drive right now to try to help some of these families that lost everything, and we partnered up with the Salvation Army. So if you've got anything that you need to just been taking up room in your closet, don't need anymore, and want to give to some of these families.
Something you know you're never going to wear.
Right.
There's so many of us have that. We think we're going to keep it, and it's been there 2-3 years, probably a lot longer for some of us, like myself. So my wife wait till I go out of town, and she just gets rid of all the stuff I have.
Especially for those guys like us who think we're going to lose the weight to get back.
We're going to lose that 50 pounds so we
Yeah.
can wear that Letterman's jacket that we wore back in high school.
So yeah, if you want to help out with that, if you've got some clothing or some things around the house that you'd love to donate to those families, you can drop that by our Whissel Realty offices. We've got one in Santee, one in North Park. If you've got a donation you want to drop by, shoot us a text, give us a call. We'll send you that address. 619-663-SELL, 619-663-7355, and we would love to help out and just do our part in giving back to everybody who was affected by those fires as well. So back to you, Mr. Minto. What else is going on in Santee?
Well, one thing that I do want to talk about is something new that I started about 2 or 3 months ago, and that's a mayor's roundtable. That's where I'll host a breakfast every 2 to 3 months, depending on what kind of things we need to talk about. Everybody's invited, from the development community to the real estate community. Matter of fact, next Monday we're having that breakfast. You'll be there. At least I hope you'll be there. And we'll have some people from different parts of the industry. And eventually I'll get around to where I invite certain people that have talked about things that they're interested in seeing change or maybe happen within our community. Not big groups, because obviously the bigger group you have, you don't get to hear all of the ideas. You don't have the opportunity to write down the information and then take it up later on when it's time to do that. So that's exciting. And the first one we had turned out really well. We had over 20 people show up.
Nice.
And so it's a good time to get things done, 8 o'clock in the morning. And so some of the other things is, I want to talk about the hotel motel industry, because
Or the lack thereof.
Or yes, the lack thereof. Something that's been
There's not much in East County.
There's been some new stuff coming in, just not in Santee.
Right. Well, we won't talk about the other place where it's coming into, because they're a competitor.
Okay.
Well, at least in my mind, they're a competitor.
Isn't it funny, Jason, how like different cities are kind of like different businesses?
You don't want to talk about my buddy over there, Mayor of El Cajon, or maybe the mayor of La Mesa.
That's it.
It's funny though, because we don't think about this, right? Like, these different cities are like different real estate companies, different mortgage companies, where they're competing for the business from some of these, like, a movie theater coming in. There's a lot of people that are competing to bring these movie theaters in, or to bring hotels into town. So
that's exactly right. And why do we do that? Why do you have to have that kind of philosophy? And the reason is because it's all about revenue, just like your business. If you give all your business to your competitors, well, then how do you pay your bills? How do you pay your staff? And we have to think very much the same way. So even though it's government, it's still business 101, in my opinion. So what we're doing is I've also met with hotel motel industry. Tonight we have a council meeting. It's going to be an exciting one for me, because I've been pushing for several months to get a hotel feasibility study completed. The company HVS has completed that study. They're going to present tonight, give us an opportunity to talk about what the market looks like for us, considering the other city has a couple of hotels coming in. But I can tell you that we really have a need for it for several reasons. One of the biggest reasons is because of our tourist industry. And people say, the city of Santee, tourist industry, are you crazy? Who comes to Santee? Well, we bring over 1 million people a year to our city for two main reasons. First of all, we have Santee Lakes, which is a great recreational place. Matter of fact, it's one of the top recreational destinations in the country for RVers, for instance. And then we have our Sportsplex USA. Sportsplex USA alone generates
tons of tournaments, right?
300,000 visitors a year. And they are working with the San Diego Sports Authority. And what they are telling us is that place generates over 30,000 hotel stays every year in San Diego County. And why do I say San Diego County? Because we don't have enough hotels in Santee. But if I can get 2 hotels to sign on in 2018 and commit to maybe building 2 hotels in 2019, that means by 2020, we're going to have at least a good, maybe 10% of those people that are coming here stay here. That'll generate revenue for our city. We'll be able to take care of some of these things that are out there on the horizon. Our sheriff's contract went up a lot of money over the last year. Next 4 years, we expect the same thing. We got to pay for it somehow so that you're safe in your bed at night and at your business place during the daytime.
I love it. If you are in the hotel industry, Santee wants you. We've got a few hotels, and some of them have revamped over the last few years, and they're doing the best they can with what they've got. But a nice, shiny new hotel would be very, very well received in Santee, especially by all those that are playing out there at the Sportsplex.
That's right. Something that's interesting I hadn't thought about talking about before, but the old Santee school site, they sold that this year. We helped them with that. And so now we're looking to put together a program of buildings and corporate and whatever kind of collaboration we can get together there on that 13-acre site.
So what are we thinking's going in there?
Well, I can tell you the first thing I want a very nice restaurant. The one thing that I'm talking about.
Why do you want a restaurant there?
Well,
John?
You know what?
He's excited. We were talking about big guys, right? And he seemed really excited. Had that big smile, Kyle. So I had to just, had to ask the question. He still laughed.
Turnabout's fair play. That's good.
It is.
Well, one of the things that I hear a lot is that we have some great fast food restaurants.
Oh, man. In-N-Out, Chick-fil-A, two of the best. My top two on my list.
Jason lives at those.
Well, we have Raising Cane's coming, and I'll tell you what, I think that once you eat there, you might give up one of those other places.
Really?
Well,
I made Raising Cane's. It's good. Some people like that over the Chick-fil-A. I do understand that. But, it is a good place.
Yeah, they won't disclose what kind of process they use for cooking that chicken, but I think it's a good down south type of what they call calabash chicken recipe.
It's Southern chicken.
It's a good one.
It's definitely Southern chicken. When we're in Vegas to see San Diego State play, we always stop there at the Raising Cane's. Me and my buddy.
Now you don't have to go to Vegas.
That's why you can tell, right?
Chick-fil-A and In-N-Out. I love it.
That's
nothing
why I can't
like
get rid
a
of this
good yard bird. But the one place that I'm thinking of is Landry's Seafood Restaurant. It's upscale. It's well known.
Yeah.
It's part of a chain that brings you everything from the Rainforest Cafe to Claim Jumpers to the Chart House.
Yep.
So they have a great track record. They would be a great anchor there for an upscale restaurant, which I also hear a lot of people asking about. And if it's seafood, it's got to be good for you, right?
Yeah, totally. Especially when you cover it in butter. It makes it so healthy. All right. Well, if you want any more info,
right?
Yeah, if you want any info on Santee Santa, Santee Food Bank, or anything else going on in Santee, give us a call, shoot us a text. We'll get you connected. Or if you got some donations to help out with the Lilac Fire and Salvation Army, give us a call, shoot us a text, 619-663-SELL, 619-663-7355. So he sold you on how awesome Santee is and everything coming to town. Jeremy's going to sell us on why we should buy a home in Santee. We're going to a break. We'll be right back with Jeremy McHone, Whissel Realty team here on AM 1170, The Answer.